Yeah, I think the day-to-day running of the football club, not at all. I think it's something that's happened sort of away from the players and the training ground. So, it's been business as usual for us. It's just been a normal week.
Does it show how far the club has come in terms of now Newcastle maybe on the upper hand in terms of having to strike a compensation deal with Manchester United if Dan is to give them straight away?
I think that's something that I won't comment on. That's for other people to decide now. I'm just concentrating on running the team.
If Dan would ask about injury news ahead of tomorrow night, how are Alexander Isak and Joe Willock doing?
Yeah, they've trained this week. It's been good to see them back on the grass. Been a long time for Joe, but he's a huge player for us. It's been great to see him back in amongst the group. Very popular member of the squad. So yeah, really pleased for him this week. With Alex, again, really important player. He's trained very well. So yeah, we're happy with both players.
Will they be involved in the match this week?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. We've got one more training session, but been pleased with their progress, as I say.
Yeah, I can just ask about the reverse fixture at St James's Park against Arsenal. I think you described it as Newcastle's one of the best intensity and high tempo games that you've had this season. Will you need to replicate that at the Emirates tomorrow?
Well, certainly we will need to replicate close to our best performance in order to get something from the game. I think we've had some really good games against Arsenal in recent seasons, very tight affairs. Last season at the Emirates was a really battling performance from us. Defensively, we're going to need to be improved than we have been in recent weeks. So that's the challenge for us. I think Arsenal this season have been very, very good in every aspect of the game. Statistically, one of the best teams in the league. They're rightly where they are in the table, so a big challenge for us.
Bruno, of course, played a vital part in the reverse fixture as well. He, like you said, lived on the edge that day with some of the tackles he was putting in. How important will he be again tomorrow?
Well, I think you need your creative players to fire. You need your defensive players to fire as well in a different way. And I think he had that balance right in the home game where he was very competitive. But he was also very good technically. And I think we need, as I said, all of our players to fire in all departments really.
Do you think the fact that he has got that 10th yellow card looming, do you think that might take away from his performance, or do you think he's managed it well so far?
I think he's managed it really well so far. I think he's been in his normal self. He hasn't, for me, looked like it's conscious in his mind when he's playing, because I don't think it can be. But he's played with discipline, and he's done a great job for the team.
And if I can just ask, in terms of the tight turnaround that Arsenal might have had, you know quite well in the Champions League campaign that you had early in the season. You just played on Wednesday night. Do you think that might play into your favour as well, that they had a game midweek? I
think with our experience in the Champions League, I think we found that it wasn't a problem playing midweek in lead up to the next game, as long as we had a squad available that we could potentially rotate to keep players fresh. Arsenal have the squad to do that, so I've got no doubts that the midweek game won't affect their performance.
And how important is it to get a result at the Emirates in terms of keeping up the push for European football this season?
Yeah, it's another important game for us. I think we recognise the importance of every game. We're in that position where we're desperate for 3 points. We're desperate to try and close the gap on the teams above us, so we've got a lot to be motivated for.